Well, as the title says, I'm going to go against the flow and agree with the Christians that we should not redefine marriage. And I've done videos about this before. Marriage is an important institution. It has a long history of connections and meaning to various people, cultures, ideas, and whatnot. So I am very much against redefining marriage to mean religious. I am sick of this nonsense. I'm sick of this bullshit, this argument that marriage is somehow inherently religious, and that therefore the religious, particularly Christians, get to redefine what marriage is, instead of it being something non-religious. The Catholic Church, like so many other things, stole the meaning of marriage. Not even at the beginning. It was hundreds of years later when it first started getting into the business of marriage. And even then, it was only ceremonial. It wasn't into for a long time before it started to become this whole new type thing where it's inherently religious, inherently Christian. But the definition of marriage that Christians want to have is entirely only Christian. Because they don't give a fuck about pagan marriage. They don't give a fuck about Hindu marriage, Jewish or Muslim, or whatever other religion, because the rules they're sitting for is based entirely upon their definition of marriage. Other religions support gay marriage. Other types of Christians support gay marriage. But no, the Christians that are in power decided they want to define marriage in a bigoted, religiously intolerant way. This is nonsense. You don't get to decide and state what marriage really is like that. You don't get to co-opt it and steal it for yourself like you're trying to do with history and say that the Christians are the greatest thing that ever happened in this world. Christians have done good things, but they've also done bad things, and you don't get to decide post-fact that something was always yours to begin with. You don't get to redefine history. Marriage has a history long before Christianity, long before Judaism, and many cultures and parts of the world that were never connected to Christianity or Judaism had forms of marriage. So no, you don't get to define it or redefine it as the case is. So rate, comment, subscribe. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on this subject of marriage and redefining it. Do you agree that somehow marriage is inherently Christian? Or do you agree that Christians have stolen marriage and tried to make it their own, with no reason other than false beliefs and ideas of what marriage is? Because I'm sick of it being meant and told as inherently religious when it's not. That is a lie. That is a bullshit statement made up. It's one of those propaganda nonsense that Christians keep trying to do, to keep redefining reality to fit them. It has never been inherently religious. So get the fuck out of marriage as if it's yours.